Hey everybody, this is Blade, and welcome to my very first LP of Megaman 4, and my first LP in general, actually. Anyway, I decided to use my first LP to do something pretty simple, but not just too stupid simple that I could do it in 2 videos. Although with a Mega Man game I can probably do it in very few videos. It won't be just a real long LP series, but a starter one. I figure you're not gonna get a whole lot easier than a Mega Man game, especially a classic one. Not trying to do a next game, you might be at it a couple of hours, but I figure later on I would do something more extensive that was more time consuming. But for now, just gonna start out with something easy, see how it works. If it's good, great. If not, oh well, I'll improve. And speaking of improvement, this is my 3rd take of my very first one, so that is already a bad sign right there. I just had a few issues with the sound on the first 2 attempts, but now I think I've got everything going, and I'm hoping I got everything going because I really don't want to have to keep working with it. And I hope I haven't been deterring anyone who's actually wanted to read the story of Mega Man 4. But I mean, the same rules apply as most other Mega Man series, except for in this one where they start a new trend. Someone else will always show up first, then Wally shows up. I don't know why they did that, but I guess they started to go into a new direction, because by Mega Man 4 the Super Nintendo was out, and most people were kind of tired of the same formula from the first 3 games. And without further ado, let's get started. Now, I usually tend to start out with Drill Man because I find him, well, his stage is pretty easy. Him himself is not so easy, but I like the Rush Jet. I'm going to abuse the Rush Jet. It's going to be my friend. So I'm going to start out with Drill Man. Now, as I was saying, I guess, Inafune, the maker of the Mega Man games, and, oh gosh, I'm already being, oh crap, okay. Inafune, the maker of the Mega Man games, like I said, by the time Mega Man 4 came out, Super Nintendo had just come out, and by now, most people are getting tired of the same old formula from the first 3 Mega Man games. You know, fight 8 bosses, go directly to Wily, beat him in the story. So I guess what they decided to do is in Mega Man 4 have a new villain at first, and at first it doesn't look like Wally's even involved. But everybody knows by now that that's not the case at all. Wily is always involved. But I mean, I kind of like the idea of going there. It just prolongs the game though, really. It doesn't really add anything extra to the story. But then they use that same concept for the next 3 games. In this game, it's Dr. Cossack, whatever you want to call him. I think he's a Russian scientist. Then in Mega Man 5, it's Proto Man. And then in the last game, he just makes up a new identity altogether with Mr. X. And by Mega Man 7, he just kind of, just like, you know what, I got this. I got this. And same with Mega Man 8. But those games are hard. They make up for their shortness and difficulty. I only beat Mega Man 7 once, and it was a miracle that I even did that. But it's been a long time since I've actually played Mega Man 4, so I was going to do Mega Man 3, but I've abused Mega Man 3. I could easily beat the crap out of that game very quickly. But I wanted something I was familiar with, but I just ran right into that boulder. Funny story, though. I used to think these were like bales of hay, like big old things of hay. But then, you know, when you get a little old, I thought I was a kid. When you get a little older, you're like, man, if big old bales of hay can hurt Mega Man, what the heck? I know, but I was a kid. Kid logic doesn't have to make sense. So it's kid logic. I used to think a lot of shows that suck now were good back then, and I freaking Oh my gosh! I've never seen that many! This is gonna be kinda hard. If I could just shoot one of these boulders and it... Oh my gosh, I couldn't even do that. There we go. Oh my gosh, dude, this is horrible. Perfect. I did it. I don't even care anymore. Nope. I'm at half-life. That was a great start. I got stuck on a rather easy part, actually. Drill Man. You know, Drill Man reminds me a lot of Crash Man from Mega Man 2. In a way. His hands, his drillers, whatever whatever. But I hate that you can only attack him when he first comes up or when he's in the middle of a fight with you. If he's just on the ground, you can't do much. Or when he's in that animation. Wow, how did he not hit me? That's a great question. I thought for sure he didn't hit me a couple times. Okay, not that time he did. And I got an energy tank if I need to use it, which I'm gonna hate it if I have to use it on the first fight of the game. But my rust is showing. No, I've taken the advantage now. I just gotta keep it up now, a little bit longer. Oh man, I can't wait to get weaknesses. Shoot him! Oh my gosh. Yeah, when it gets to that point, I start abusing that fire button. Fire, fire, fire! Kill him, kill him, kill him! But yeah, I'm honestly hoping that this will take off and allow me to LP other games later on down the road. I've got a couple of ideas for games down the road if this one is even half successful. But you know, being a first LP, and nobody knowing who I am. Excuse me, I had to get a drink. But nobody knowing who I am, really, it's probably gonna be a rough start. Very rough start. But I expect it. I don't expect instant gratification, like, oh, he's the next great thing. No. That'd be great, but I know it's not gonna happen. But I can dream it. And I slid right into that bird. I just want to take the damage. Because a real man takes damage. A real man slides into the birds. A real idiot will do this too. Oh gosh, there's more birds. A real man gets chased down by little birdies. A real man just like, real man needs to shut up. Real man is very happy. Oh gosh, real man is scared. Real man is dead. Nah, I don't like this part. That jump was hard. Contrary... Well, it's pretty hard. I mean, it's not impossibly hard, but it sucks. With the rain going... Oh, thank goodness. Instant reprieve. Oh, crap! And that's what I get for not paying attention. I totally wasn't paying attention just then. But... I'm hoping I can get to the end of this boss before the first video has to end. I don't know. Alright, I made it that time. Sweet. You know what? I don't even care anymore. Y'all can kiss my butt, 'cause I'm just going right through y'all now. Oh man, I'm really gonna push my time here. Gotta be careful, don't wanna get too far ahead. Oh crap, and I almost slid right off. And I've done that several times. I tend to do Mega Man games little extra life. Sweet! They just handed them out in this level. That's like my second one. Oh my gosh, another one? Wow! I need to kill those things more often. They're gonna keep dropping them. I'm gonna keep accepting them. I love it. Okay. Ah! That was not well thought out. I don't like these things. I mean, not really hard, it's just frustrating. No? I take back everything I said. I could have swore they were tougher than that at one point. Maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself or something. This one I don't like. You think you can stand in the middle? No, you can't. Well, you can. Just don't be prepared to... Be prepared to not being able to jump. I don't... Yeah. Ah! At first I was always wondering, like, why can't you jump? And then it's like, well, it's a waterfall. So I guess it kind of does make some sense. Now, my first instance of abuse for the Rush Jet. This thing is your best friend, or it's my best friend anyway. But I don't like the way they done it in Mega Man 4, because in Mega Man 3 they had it down. Because you had complete control over it. You can make it go left, right, up, down at your leisure. It would just sit there until you did something. This time, it is automatically left or right. You can only control it up or down, and not very well at that. So if you don't know what's ahead of you and you're just piloting it, you're gonna be in for a bad time. And this boss with Drill Man's weapon is ridiculous, because this is all that's gonna happen. That's it. That is all that happens. He just sits there and takes it. There is not much else to it. And with that, I have beaten now Drill Man and Toad Man. I didn't have too many issues with Toad Man. I mean, yeah, I died, but outside of that, I didn't have too many issues. I mean, I had more issues with Drill Man and the Bale of Hay, apparently. Bale of Hay. How could anyone think that was a bale of hay? I'm sorry, I mean, I look back, I mean, I hope I'm not the only one that thought that was a bale of hay, because I really don't want to look that stupid. And with that, I'm going to cut the first video. I hope you enjoyed. Part 2 should be out shortly, don't know when. But, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again. Ultima Blade, signing off. Peace.